man. God gave up on you, nigga.
Y'all niggas is
So,
weird.
You smell like cat piss and bad decisions,
so
man.
there we
Quianna,
go.
you as a woman, a grown woman, how do you move on
You
or try to?
honestly, shoot, day by day,
Facts.
you got to let it hurt. Like from my perspective, like I had to look at my actions, not just what caused me to act or react. Like you got to take accountability for your own stuff, whether it's out loud or on paper. Um, but again, like you said, I got kids to take care of, so like I'll be me sad when I need to be, but hey, there's 3 kids that depend on me. So
Facts.
chin
Every
up,
day.
10 toes down, cook dinner.
That's what I mean by
Let's do
keep
it.
pushing.
Like work, we got work to do, bills to pay. So, and you got to stay positive. I got myself in the gym, you can't let your mental slip over
Yeah.
something. Not that
I
those
feel
things are big deals, but like you can't just like ponder on it. It's already done with. So at that point, like
Yeah.
keep moving. Like you got to make yourself happy.
information. Is there any relationship that you've ever been in where it was tough to walk away from or get away from?
Shit. Shit, I've only been in two
One
before I
one
realized
hundred
what life
percent.
is. Two, definitely. Both of them. Both of them. I'm not gonna get into details, but definitely. But it's just how I feel about it is at the time I was raised in a house with all women, so I am in tune with my emotions more than the average man. I guess you'll say whatever. No
Facts.
diddy, but uh yeah. So I feel like I let that get the best of me, and then seeing my mom go through what she went through, I just kind of took after a little bit after her in my ways. I feel like I just cared too much in the situations,
Yeah.
cared too much,
I can
and
feel
I
that.
let that destroy me or
That's how I
whatever.
was for
Yeah.
sure. It's
But
being
then I learned the game, man. I learned what it was, bro. I
it's
learned
called being a people pleaser is what it
life
was.
goes
You
on,
got
man.
to stop people pleasing. It'll do
Oh,
nothing
You
but
trust,
will
trust. After I
ruin
got
your
it
day.
together, and that was about 3 years ago, I've been living life since.
you will and I don't
Yeah.
care what nobody tells y'all, this is the realest shit ever. You will never be happy being a people pleaser.
Yeah,
Never.
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 Learn to say no. Like you have to say
And
no.
no shade on the on who I'm speaking on. No shade on them. I talk to both of them now, and we cool on good terms. Like
Yeah.
Right.
no
Right.
shade on them. I'm just
Yeah.
I've
what they see
I
going on.
I really though I know I said you know what I mean? Like you look in the past and you can be discouraged by it, but like Quianna said, I've looked back. I record everything in my life. I record everything, and I can go
Literally,
back from. I can literally record everything. Like it's ridiculous. I can go back to
man.
like 2015 straight videos all the way up to this day, and
This man is
see
federal.
seeing how I acted back then and now is something completely different. Because when I was in that horrible relationship that we've all been in, I was not who I was before that
You
time
literally
gap,
don't recognize yourself.
and then after.
They say your first one destroys you. Your second one breaks you even way worse in places you didn't even you could get broken, and then the third one comes back and puts all that shit together.
And that's a fact. And that is a fact.
It's
And
And
that
I
literally
ain't
is a
been with
fact.
nobody since, but I'm just waiting for the right one. You
and,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that.
and just not recognizing myself, that is discouraging. That is
well,
the
and that's where
most.
that's where I came from. Like I looked at my behavior and I was like, that's disgusting. Like, why would I ever want to be in that place or act like
Right,
that? Like you
right,
are so much better
It's the
than that.
confidence too though.
right.
Yeah.
Like if you
You
can't
And,
got
accept your actions,
plans.
though,
You got the
you're not gonna
vision.
change it.
but
Like that person's still there, but we don't need that person.
Right.
Like
my discourage was like, why was I acting like that? I was not a good guy. This is not like a why was I dealing with it? You feel me? Like, why
yeah.
am I dealing
I
with
think
this? No,
that
this was more of like a I was I was I
Like why
was
am I
a,
even putting myself through this?
I was
right,
very bad. Not a good guy, and I shouldn't have been in a relationship. And I was taking like the utmost disrespect from a bitch that didn't mean nothing to God's green earth. So it's kind of like it was a really bad combo. So
Yeah.
you know, those two together, a evil man and a shitty woman, you're gonna get the 9/11 bomb. You feel me? So it's
Right.
like
Every time.
it ain't
Every time.
Don't get me hyped. Ooh. Don't get me hyped.
Wipe a
That
little
boy
sweat off.
sweating and
Boy,
go get your rag, folks. Go
He
get
said,
your
"Ah,
rag.
flash."
So you can wipe all the way back here.
all right.
And no AC in there.
I'm angry. No, I'm kidding.
LeBron left his headband in.
Snickers.
So
Face that.
two Twinkies put together, smash. Looking at it. Nah, I
My
don't want
glasses
to
is fogging up.
I don't want any problems.
Yo, mama whooped you with that chain you got on.
Why do you want a rose? You literally look like a Ross employee. Leave me alone.
Bro, you
Dating
work
guys
at
like him is a life lesson. That's the other thing on
I'm
relationships.
weak.
I'm dead as hell. This is how relationships go outside.
But just hey, but no,
Weirdo.
I really do feel like we all need to talk about this type of stuff on a regular day basis because it's not talked about enough. You only talk about this at 2 a.m. on the phone with somebody that you barely know.
and it's gender neutral.
Like a mother. We all go through the same
and different ages.
and different
Right.
ages. Seriously.
The oldie.
Yeah, she the oldie.
The
So
granny.
old
I'm
school.
just playing.
They call me Cougar Q.
Don't be stealing my word.
Yeah.
Chill out. Chill out.
Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it. I
That's
can
why they
dig
call
it.
me Kill Daddy.
What are some things that you guys have recognized about your guys' self over the years that you have changed that you would do one day 5 years ago that you wouldn't do today?
If you want to leave, the door that way.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
Even just relationships, that's what like anyway.
I used to just bottle it up, just let it like sit and simmer and build and build and build over time. Like, no, now it's like people aren't mind readers. Like, you got to speak. Like, they're never going to know how you feel unless you open your mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's sit down and communicate. Like, I know it's hard and none of us like to do it, but damn it, we're too grown.
Y'all feel like y'all can feel what people are thinking? Like, say like you walk in a room and like you can like kind of tell someone hating on you, and then out of nowhere you start seeing them hating on you.
It's called bad energy. Because if you're intuitive and in tune with yourself, you're gonna feel when somebody else's aura is
bro, I
off.
can read the whole room.
You'll know. Hey, God honest truth, you'll know. It's not no guessing game. You know.
It's not a gut feeling.
Like
gut feelings are not real. That is your intuition telling you, hey, something is
Right.
not
Yeah.
right.
Right.
And it may not be, you may not figure out that day, but you'll figure out in 6 months over the time.
Right.
Yep.
Or one way or another.
One
or
way
when
or
it's
another.
too late.
Like how me and Mason interact, we are just
Weird.
we're like weird, I guess. Whatever. We're very disrespectful to each other. We're very disrespectful to each
Out
other.
of pocket.
I get a no Diddy after that, like, bro, come on. That was crazy.
But like the way that me and him disrespect each other, old me, I'm telling you, bro, half the jokes we're saying would not slide. Like it would be taken into offense, and me and Mason will be fighting. You know what I mean? But
Right.
now I don't care anymore because I know what type of level me and him are on. We are literally.
Right, I can say whatever, but let somebody else say it.
See that's where like people, it may not make sense to somebody down the road, but I know it makes sense to somebody on this corner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like me and Mason can say whatever we want to.
I call this man a bitch. Let somebody we don't know call him a bitch. It's gonna be over with.
You feel me? And I'm not promoting
That's what goes for all y'all.
I say a lot of out of pocket things to my siblings, like people that I'm cool with. I feel it. Like
I say,
you know that respect line. Like, hey, don't cross it, or you will meet that.
I keep it a buck at all times.
Like,
I got real like bad intrusive thoughts. If y'all don't know yet by now, but yeah,
we know.
I say crazy
they act
shit,
accordingly.
and I say it in the like worst times possible. Too. That shit like
you do.
out of pocket.
It's horrible. It is
You
the
too.
worst.
I remember one time
praying.
my cousin, she had her friend's location on and she didn't hear from her for 2 days. She said she hasn't I haven't heard from her. I'm about to freak out. I said she's probably dead or some shit. I don't know. And I was I was just like
little
this.
stuff like that.
I just couldn't
Just a
believe I
little
said
too
it. I
far.
really didn't mean to say it. Like it just happened. It's like
Niggas could
word
not
vomit.
just shut their mouth.
Right.
It was word vomit. That's when I knew I had a problem.
Even if me and Mason are friends 5 years ago, I would not take any of these jokes funny at all. It'd be up. But now I have ignited something in my brain to be like, it's not that deep. He's joking. We've been friends. His mom knows my mom. Be cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that, I
Right.
think that's one of the things I'm big on is that like not snapping on everything. I don't have to get mad about everything. Not everybody has to get knocked out cold. No, it doesn't have to be
Go
like
along with
that.
that.
Not every action deserves a reaction.
It doesn't. And I really wish
I'm gonna
that
add
would
on
have.
to that too, but like also you like what we were talking about the other day. There's also sensitive people in the world. You should not be allowing words that hurt you that badly. Like I understand there is some shit that like that should just definitely not be said, and that can make people react in ways that they just didn't know they could react in. But yeah, no, that shit. I
Right.
believe people should have some type of like I guess a shield,
Humor bone.
Accountability.
like this, like some
Right.
armor or some shit.
Right.
Shoot, words
But
do
for
hurt.
me,
Yeah, I was about to say, Kel.
to
Yeah.
answer the question, for me is, I mean, I know I've changed, but I don't think I've changed that much in the last 5 years. Just, I know for a fact that like, I don't give no energy where energy is given at all.
Yeah.
Like if there's no energy given back, then when I'm putting out energy, that goes away right then and there, and that goes for anybody and everybody. It don't matter who you are. I don't have time for it. I I'm too busy to even have to worry about that type of shit. And like I said, I have no time and
Right.
energy for it anymore. So that goes back to my point earlier. I just keep it pushing. And if you ain't giving the effort, I'm not giving the effort. You can't be mad at me.
Gots to go.
Cause I'm gonna always give it when it's been given to me though.
Hey, yo.
That's what's not gonna be questioned.
Pause.
I can't stand you niggas at all.
It was a point made though. The
That's
point
the
was made.
immaturity that we're talking about right there.
And see, in
Why's
this,
it
and see, in
Why's
this,
it
and see, in
Why's
this,
it
for
What
everyone
you mean by
watching this
that?
podcast, y'all have to
Exactly.
remember these three people are all relatives. They are brothers and sisters. I hope nobody in the future like be like they're annoying, they're childish. They grew up to like each
we
other.
are
Like
childish.
And we
Don't,
are
don't
annoying.
take that away from
Y'all are-
us.
they are
Mad
And we are
brother
annoying.
and sisters. So when
You
Mason
ain't gotta
says
watch
stuff
this
like
shit.
you do it too, you do it too, that's Mason being a little
Extreme
bro. Like,
sibling on its own. Like
Right.
You ain't gotta watch this shit, man.
They said
and that's a God honest truth too. You ain't
Facts.
gotta watch it. Oh
you
God.
sure don't.
But nah,
Shoot, get with it
nah,
or get with it.
yeah.
Right.
Cracking.
Understand it or get banished. Yup. My favorite saying.
I demand it.
We are not
Hey, yo.
affiliation.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
I
man.
demand it. I
Well-
demand it. Come on, dude. Come on.
See now, you done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
We do
Come
good
on,
in this.
what? What do you mean, bro? You're weird. You're
That was a
fucking
good one.
weird.
I think roasting is a craft. To me, it is. I think roasting is a craft. I really do.
It's
One
hard, man.
hundred percent.
Definitely.
So-
You gotta get so creative.
I'm weird. Me, I laugh at everyone's roast. If any of y'all ever notice, I'm always laughing. Anytime someone says a roast, I'm going to laugh because 9 times out of 10 it's funny. And I won't laugh if it's not funny. I'll show you
I was
that
about to
it's
say,
not
if
funny.
it's funny, it's funny. If not,
If,
it's
if,
not.
Right.
if it's not, it's not.
I
So,
don't. You see, I
Oh,
say
I'm
whatever. I don't
caffeine.
care if it's funny
But-
or not.
but
Crying.
this is the only thing. This is the only thing I don't like about roasting is people that don't roast try to roast because they're angry or emotional.
Every
Right.
time every
don't-
time that shit happened to me, I'm like,
It's
you
just
want to do this right now? You want to do this, bro?
But and it's a Debbie Downer move. It really is. Like if Kel, say me and you are roasting, I say something that might get under your skin, and you be like, nigga, fuck you. Whoa.
Right. You're a
You
bitch.
just
Can't beat me up though.
right.
you just look, but
You won't
but
square up.
but the thing is that like just 5 minutes ago you told me I look like a squeezed water bottle.
right.
What? But now it's fuck me because I tell you your thieves
Right.
crip walk and have gang affiliations.
That's sensitivity.
And that's the stuff right there that I don't like about roasting. Because
Right.
you got folks that be like, oh, hell no. Nah. Or the people that don't want to talk no more after they get roasted. Man,
And
under their
people
breath.
they
Or they're
think
like,
I don't take shit serious at all, like by any means. They say there are things I say that do hit at home, but I'll never show it. I promise I won't.
yeah, and me too.
Facts.
And
You
if I
can't.
can't if
That's
I
the whole
can't one
part
up
of
it,
it.
then yeah, I'm gonna
That's
just
the whole point of roasting.
I
You
just don't
roast the shit
roast
out of
because
people
for
without
one,
getting
I'm not
sensitive.
good at it. But
right.
sometimes I'll say my little slick shit. But I'm not
Yeah, she
roasting too
talking
much
some
because I
slick
know
shit.
I'm not good at it and I'll be
Yeah, because
roasted.
as soon as
So I'm gonna just be
niggas start
quiet.
roasting you back, she
Quiet.
She about to hang up.
Oh, God.
No, that's Evan. Evan likes to hang up.
I'm
Because-
leaving,
because-
guys.
Right.
Yep, I gotta go because me personally, I'm the top of this shit, and when I'm getting beat at roasting, I'm cool. Fuck that.
For me,
I gotta go because I'm the king. I'm one of the kings of this shit when it comes to the roasting shit, and I gotta go if I'm getting beat. I took my L.
But you and Mason be going like out of pocket, like cutthroat, like
That's
what the
us.
fuck,
That's
man?
But that's between them, yeah.
Yeah, like what?
We have really set the tempo for roasting, like really. And in another roaster that I think is hella funny, and Mason hates him. I don't know. The devil and the devil hated each other. It's these two niggas, and it's Jace, man. The dude can roast, but when Mason and Jace roast, it's like the Super Bowl. It's the best roast ever because it's back to back. It's back to back. It's back to back roasting, and it's
fuck
cool.
that nigga,
Like,
man.
see, right there, like set the tempo early. Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
up.
And watch,
And we'll
y'all
have
gonna
him-
see because we gonna have him on here one day.
Yeah.
Watch.
We'll have him on here
We
one
started
day.
roasting like Q's what?
We've
That was
always
like
done it.
2000 and like when it like really got roasted. It was like 2000 and
Hell, when
shit.
Looking Boy came out, like that's
like
when people
Looking
really
Boy,
11,
yeah.
12.
Honestly,
Around
Mike
2011 and
Epps
12.
and my older cousins has got me roasting. Mike Epps be funny as fuck when he roasts. And Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, yeah.
So it was our mom's ex-boyfriend that got us roasting.
I started roasting when I moved to Joplin.
Mm-hmm.
easy cake.
2011. 2011.
That's light work.
Right.
They cannot roast down there, man.
Yeah, it's dude.
I feel like
Bro,
roasting should
if
be
we
a
was roasting
national
folks
sport.
at our school, I would get suspended.
Yeah, that's or the bridge. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So there's
The
so
vibe.
much. The vibe. That's crazy. I heard about that.
We have to
Never
do a
been there.
segment on vibe.
But
Oh,
they
we
don't
could
know
do
nothing
that.
about the vibe. It's just me and you. The vibe was different.
Shoot, we can find some guests
y'all
on
thought
here.
XO was something. The vibe was different.
Man, all
Like
these
people
clubs in
literally
Joplin-
like
all the clubs in Joplin were-
Coffeeville, like people from Oklahoma, like people literally traveled and came to
But the
Vibe.
crazy thing is, nothing ever like really popped off there. Everybody actually
There was only a
like,
couple, like
chilled.
right. Like there was
I don't
like
know.
few
I'm an evil
instances.
man. I'm evil. I feed into the shit. I like seeing shit like that.
Yeah, we know you're a
No.
bad influence.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not the one promoting.
All the
it. I
bouncers
just like
were
to see.
dope. It got to
Right.
a point where we went so much, like they would see us and just be like, just go.
That's
Just
dope.
go in.
Ain't that fun?
Right.
Ain't that fun though? To like,
But we
have
were
that-
doing this at like 16 years old, like
Yeah.
literally just walking in clubs like,
Like-
VIP people, like
and,
wild.
like, unity, like the unity, and like when you go somewhere over and over and over. There was one point in time to bring up XO. There was one point in time where, man, I was just walking through the door, screw the
I was
$5
too.
cover,
I
dude,
was
screw
too.
the $5 cover. Like,
Right. You see that line wrapped around the building? Not me.
Yeah,
I'm
never
going
that.
right here.
never that.
I'm on the list.
I'm tapping
Literally.
Right.
Oo's shoulder. I'm tapping Oo's shoulder. Yo.
And I got the underage bracelet on too. Like, don't question me.
Right, I'm
I
just
know
on the
all the
list.
security too, man.
Right.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
pass the vibe check every time.
You have to. You got another bodyguard before you know anybody.
Right.
100%. I still see them to this day, and like, there's some of them
I
that
got
kind
them
of like
all on my
look at me and I'll be
Snapchat.
like, "Hey, listen, I know you remember me." Like, yes.
This was a good segment to go off of.
And here we go.